guess what? We're live.
Come on, listen to Jess. She's got what's going the best. Come on, listen to Jess because the show is the best.
Hey, guess what? It's Jess the Ska Kid and a night of the round table.
Give points.
So, where in the world is Beer Guy? Your guess is as good as mine, but I can tell you that you will probably see ebb and flow of crew as we move forward into our adulthood because people get new jobs and they become taxing on our time. And so to constantly better ourselves, that is where our friend is this evening. But if you want to harass him, you can go to the Beer Guy page on Facebook and shoot him a message and be like, yo brah, what's up? So it's been a couple weeks. We've been way off of our normal type of programming because it was the holidays. So I hope that all of you enjoyed your Christmases and Boxing Days and New Year's and all of those fun things that happened between the 22nd of December and the 6th of January. But now we're back, and welcome to 2019. We have new music for you constantly coming and going now. We have Castle Black from New York for a phone interview this Thursday. So we'll play a sample from them, and you'll get to hear more of their stuff after the interview on Thursday night. And they will be coming on March 10th for a special Sunday matinee show. They're going to play here before they play their show in Milwaukee. This week is also a little bit different because Friday night, instead of us sitting here and talking and playing new music, we're going to have MC Zulu. My good friend Dominique is going to be joining us. We're going to be playing some of his music that has inspired him and as an artist, as well as, of course, interesting topics, things you should know, and an interview with him. Tonight we're going to play music from Castle Black and Ska by Ska West. Hey, if you don't know what Ska by Ska West is, it is a giant ska festival that happens in Texas every year. And Madaline, Mark, who we interviewed last year, right after I think it happened, is the coordinator of that event. So they sent us new music. So we're going to start helping with that promotion as well. You can find Ska by Ska West online, and pre-sale tickets are available now. I know that with some of those ticket sales, there are other sorts of specials, so you can get merch and wristbands and things like that. So if you're into ska and you want to go travel to a festival, or you are in, it's Houston, Austin, Texas, you can, check them out. It's each week so far they're going to start unveiling bands, and a Madison band will be representing at Ska by Ska West, courtesy of Tim. So, other new big exciting news, we're going to have a spring fling on March 28th. So if you missed our last open house, which was in October when we had Hans Gruber, we have another band coming through on tour called Black Horse from Arkansas, and they are on tour with a band, a solo artist called Sassy Goose, and Scratch 45, who was scheduled that night, has been so gracious as to allow a show to happen. So it will be a potluck $5 thing. Be respectful, come pay the touring bands, and have fun, come meet who we are and see what this is all about. Have questions, comments, concerns, or ponderings, feel free to shoot us a message. Without further ado, should we play some music?
Let's do
This is Castle Black. You can find them on Bandcamp and SoundCloud as well as Facebook. And the description reads that Castle Black is a Brooklyn-based rock trio bringing a powerful and thunderous sound full of hard-hitting jams. never sacrificing the hook. Described as drawing from punk, post-punk, grunge, alternative, and new wave, Castle Black refuses to be pinned down to a genre. Aggressive female vocals, roaring drums, canny bass, and guitar-forward jams collide, staying in your head for days on end. So the a song, Seeing in Blue, off of the album Trapped Under All You Know by Castle Black. Here we go. Seeing in Blue by Castle Black off of Trapped Under All You Know. You should stick around because all this year so far, up until June when we're booked, we have new music every week, and every possible genre. We're going to be featuring world music and stuff like this, and we have death metal coming up and more ska, and so we're like the best mixed playlist ever. Tune in every week. Let's see, Madaline, shall we? Shall we do that next? Let's see. So, as I said, Madaline is going to be at Ska by Ska West. You can get your tickets now. They released a special song, right? Let me click it. Exit Strategy, excuse me, is the name. Exit Strategy, strategy. Oh my goodness. I haven't done this in so long. I feel bumbly and like this is my first show again. I don't know what I'm fucking doing. This is Exit Strategy from It Is What It Is, Madaline's new album that just came out. Here you go.
Here you go, you guys. This is all for you.
It's water,
We can both see you don't belong here. Why is it so hard to read your own reflections? Well, I sense some aggression. Why is it so easy to keep lying to yourself? And I'm homesick. I need a friend right now. I can help you, but I don't know how. I feel it's time that you leave here. I think it's time you got out right now. All you do is slip away under. I like to think that thoughts and objections. All those problems you don't need them. These conversations take us in circles. I'm homesick. I need my friend right now. I can help you, but I don't know how. I think it's time that you leave here. I think it's time you got up right now. Goodbye, goodbye. 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 Goodbye, goodbye.
That was Exit Strategy off of the new album, It Is What It Is. And if you want to hear more ska, April 19th, 20th is Ska by Ska West. Get your tickets now. Also, big shout out, thanks Luke A for watching, paying attention, being a supporter, and for starting 2019. If you guys missed Fake News, you missed a good show. They delivered in the basement, and then at the port, it was a really good night of music. Like, it was a nice culmination. We had the sketch balls, and then Fake News, and then the scraps. It was a very good show.
I don't have that mix of genre sound at a show around here, these parts, that often.
I like that is what's kind of becoming the port. You have the opportunity to hear a bunch of new stuff right up the road. It's great. So, because Friday we have a special guest coming on, I thought that I would go through some events since we won't be able to cover those. So we covered our new music for this week. Hey, and I apologize. I know that I've gotten emails from some of you, and I know that I've gotten messages on Facebook. Prize Fighters sent me music, as well as a few other people. So we've got things for the upcoming weeks on Fridays. But stay tuned as more traveling bands come through. We're probably going to accommodate to those people who want to stop through so that you can be introduced to music all over the U.S. All right, so events, and then Kip is going to read on this day since Beer Guy's not here.
Motherfucker.
A happy birthday to Leah, Emily, and Jeff. And tomorrow, a happy birthday to JJ, a dog, Hurley. Chrissy's dog.
Yeah.
John and Carl. Tomorrow, Gina and the Retroactive All Ages show at Penny Road Pub at 6 p.m.
Maybe a cat or someone's guinea pig.
Happy birthday, pets. Happy birthday on Thursday, the 10th, to Drawaldo, Dale, and Rachel. Jimmy D presents at the Elbow Room. Nosy Neighbors, there you go, at 7 p.m. The Night Howls, Punk Guilt, TPPT, and Grape Shits at Quarters Rock and Roll Palace at 8 p.m. The Weather Center Cafe has Slush, Garbage Men, and the Corpse Maggots at 8:30. And on
Those
Thursday...
sound like really cool names.
Yeah, Slushy Corpse Maggots for the Garbage Men. It's a sentence. Couldn't be an emo band.
It couldn't be an emo band because it's not a full fucking sentence.
8 o'clock Thursday, Castle Black phone interview, and more of that to follow. On Friday, a happy birthday to my brother Don and Aubrey. Inbound Hijack Resistance at Fire on Water at 8 p.m. Off-Key Fake News and Brash Menagerie at Up and Under in Milwaukee at 9 p.m. Something to Do, Amuse, Beat the Smart Kids at Sabbatic in Milwaukee at 9. There's a lot of music on Friday night. Hey, if you're in Milwaukee or the surrounding area, quick jog up the road. Lots of good music to check out. On Saturday, a happy birthday to Christina and Carrie. Elkhorn, Wisconsin, Saturdays back in black Rocks the Barn at 6 p.m. I don't know what that was, but it was fun. I'm Anson My Eyes Johnson. 3 Left Slaughter Party, Imaginary and Fatal Havoc at McAuliffe's Pub at 7. Funhouse at Metro Chicago at 8 p.m. Pink Floyd and Rush Night in Milwaukee at Shank Hall at 8. VP Punk Night XX, that's 20. Yay Roman numerals at Old Neil's Pub Lombard at 8 p.m. I did that right, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Yay.
What's 50? Is it like an M?
Yeah. What's a
Okay.
V? What's V?
5.
Okay.
Yeah, 5.
Roman numerals. Bands and birthdays upstairs at Club 400 at Club 400 Bar and Birthday at 8 p.m. Bumsy and the Moochers, the Soda Jerks, and the Islanders at White Tavern at 9. Bunkertown, Flying Nowakowski Brothers at Montrose Saloon at 9. And there is a show, Birthday Gathering at the Port at 9. On Sunday the 13th, happy birthday to Nick from Nosy Neighbors. Supernatural, Hutch, and Astro Cortex are playing at Reggie's at 7. We'll come back next Friday with more stuff. Yeah? So, with that, you can read on this day.
On this day.
I'm all nervous and stuff.
Why?
Just kidding.
You can read. Here we go. Oh, happy birthday, David Bowie.
Oh, yeah. I almost forgot.
Also, I guess, Elvis Presley.
Eh.
Meh.
Yeah.
All right. There you go.
He was something.
A thief.
Here we go. I don't have a beer. On this day in history, January 8th, happy birthday to Elvis. 1935, Shirley Bassey. 1937, Anthony Bourdain, Little Anthony and the Imperials. 1941.
Ooh.
John Peterson, the Bo Brummels. 1942. Lee Jackson, The Nice. 1943. Marcus Hudson, The Whisperers, 1943. Terry Sylvester, The Swingin' Blue Jeans, The Hollies, 1947. Robert Krieger, or Robbie, The Doors, 1946. And David Bowie, 1947. Paul Hester, Crowded House, 1959. Andrew Patrick Wood, Malfunction, Mother Love Bone, 1966. Ha! R. Kelly, 1967. Jeff Abercrombie.
When he started pissing on
Fuel,
people.
yeah. He first started pissing on himself, so. Karen Poole, Alicia's Attic, 1971. Stove King, Manson, M-A-N-S-U-N, 1974. Chart news, 1966. The Beatles at number 1 on the U.S. album chart with Rubber Soul. 1966. The Beatles at number 1 in the U.S. singles charts. We Can Work It Out.
Can we though?
72. The New Seekers at number 1 in the UK singles charts with I'd Like to Teach the World to Sing in Perfect Harmony. 77. Queen at number 1 on the UK album chart with Day at the Races. 1977. Marilyn McCrew and Billy Davis went to number 1 on the US singles chart with You Don't Have to Be a Star.
Yes, I do.
1994. Chaka Demus and Pliers at number 1 in the UK chart with a Twist and Shout. Baby girl. Number 1 in the world. If anyone gets that reference, please feel free to say that you get it. Whatever. 2000, Christina Aguilera at number 1 on the US singles chart with What a Girl Wants.
What a girl needs.
2006, The Strokes at number 1 on the UK chart with First Impressions of Earth. Gig news. 1957, Bill Haley and his Comets started the first ever rock and roll tour of Australia in Sydney. That's pretty cool.
That is really cool.
1958, the Everly Brothers played at the Coliseum in Charlotte, North Carolina. Also on the bill, Buddy Holly, The Rays, Royal Teens, Shepherd Sisters, Paul Anka, Margie Rayburn, and Danny and the Juniors. 1982, Adam and the Ants played Newcastle upon Tyne's City Hall. That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
And music news, 1991, Steve Clark from Def Leppard died. 2017, Peter Starset died.
Who's that?
I'm not sure.
I don't know who that is.
I don't know, but that's it for On This Day in History.
Yay! So, thank you all for tuning in, paying attention. Yes, we can, Chad! And make sure to, I guess, pop on by Thursday night, 8 o'clock. We'll have a phone interview. Castle Black from Brooklyn, New York. Hey, I'm the Fonz. You guys take it easy, and we'll be back in just the day after tomorrow. Okay?
Thanks. Bye.